Ozzy.
That one hit me hard. That was.
It's like he knew.
He did. If you guys don't follow us on TikTok, which you should, I mean, we're trying to get that going. I did post a whole thing about that Sabbath concert, and I did. It was great, right? There was a lot of highlights to it.
I want to know. I think everybody. It was a charity concert, right?
Yes,
and everybody did it for free.
Mm-hmm.
But Sharon was like, there was one person who was like, "No, I want to be paid," and we're like, "Fuck you."
And it sounds like Gottlieb Goo.
Who?
They said the name of the band. It kind of sounds like Gottlieb Goo.
Oh, is that who?
I think it was.
I'm sure.
It hasn't officially come out, but people are like, yeah, why wasn't the crew there? Because they toured with them and all that shit. Yeah, it was, and I did watch the Sabbath thing, and people were like, oh, he sounded so good. I'm like, yeah, I guess for his age and Parkinson's and all that stuff. But I had a feeling. I was like,
he's saying goodbye.
He's saying goodbye, and what a great way to say goodbye. I mean, thinking of Ozzy, I mean, I listened to Ozzy on the whole way here, because I made my little playlist. Because I mean, how many times are you gonna hear fucking Paranoid and Sweet Leaf and stuff? I went to like your experience. Didn't you see Ozzy with Metallica? Yeah, you saw it with Cliff too, right?
Yeah.
So
that was Metallica opening for Ozzy.
Yep, on the Ultimate Sin tour. Those Jakey Lee albums, man, Ultimate Sin and Bark at the Moon, those are like my favorite. I kind of got into Ozzy. I mean, obviously Sabbath, I'd have to look at their discography when that was like early 80s, right? So I was probably like 10 or 11. It wasn't until like the Bark at the Moon kind of era.
Then I couldn't have that. If
No,
you were 10 or 11, oh no, the concert wasn't when you were 10 or 11.
No. If we do a little Ozzy discography here, let's see.
We're gonna go down a rabbit hole.
Yeah, I mean, how could you not?
I don't know.
So I saw Ozzy on the No Rest for the Wicked tour, which was 1988.
Okay.
The tour was 89, so I just got out of high school. It was a fresh-faced Zakk Wylde, no beard.
Okay.
19-year-old Zakk Wylde, Geezer on bass, Randy Castillo on drums, sober Ozzy. It was fucking phenomenal. Ultimate Sin came out in 86.
So then, no, I couldn't have. I don't think so.
So 86, 87?
I was 12. 86, I was 14. So maybe.
14, you could.
I know I was going.
I know
it's all a fucking haze. I hate saying it. I know I saw Huey Lewis in the news at fucking Orange County Fairgrounds. I don't remember it.
Yeah.
It's one of those. There's like so many. Like, embarrassing moment here. Talked about seeing Beastie Boys, and Kate was talking about, I was like, when did you see the Beastie Boys? She goes, we saw the Beastie Boys together. And I was like, wait, we did? Too.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen the Beastie Boys like 3 times, so I'm just kind of like, so yeah, I mean, when I was a kid, it was more of like, I remember with Ozzy, it was, obviously Diary of a Madman and Blizzard of Oz, they're classics, right? The Randy Rhoads stuff. That was like 81, 82, I think. I don't know why they don't have Blizzard of Oz on here.
I don't know.
On the Spotify. Oh, they had the 40th anniversary, so it was like 1980, maybe 81 was Diary of. They came out like within a year of each other, and 83. So I was about 12. So it was right. I remember seeing the video for Bark at the Moon at my friend's house and being like, "Holy fuck!" And
MTV.
And then the Sabbath stuff, obviously, I got into it later on. I mean, because I think Paranoid came out like when I was born.
I honestly think I'd have to. I have vague memories of the first person that ever played Sabbath for me was either my cousin Brian or my cousin Ray.
Yeah.
Because I have very vivid memories of like being at their house in the backyard. They had this trail, and on that trail listening to it.
Yeah, I mean, Paranoid.
It's a weird memory, man. Weird fucking memory.
I know. Like, the first Black Sabbath album and Paranoid both came out in 1970. That was back in the day. Where is it? Back in the days when I was young. Damn it, we're old. Where now bands take 5-6 years to put out an album. Bands back then in the 70s could put out 2 albums in a year.
Absolutely.
Like, Kiss did that,
well,
too.
Cocaine, hell of a drug, man.
But I went down the rabbit hole of Ozzy Yeah, I mean, I got into the Sabbath stuff later. I still remember my cassette copy of Paranoid that I stole from Recordtown because it was in the free bin. You would just stick it in your pocket.
The free bin? Is that the bin?
Not the free bin. The discount bin. Yeah, they weren't in those big fucking.
And nobody's watching it. They weren't in those like locked sleeves.
Yeah, they were just like, dude, fucking take it. Yeah, why couldn't it have been Ted Nugent? I mean, I don't know. I'm not a big Ted Nugent fan, but no. I mean, come on, Stranglehold, he gets a pass for that song only. So yeah, the Sabbath stuff, it came later, but Ozzy was, he's part of our childhood, man. He was, and he, look, he should have died fucking 20 years ago the way he was rolling.
Yeah.
So the fact that we got so much great music from Ozzy. And like I said, I went down the rabbit hole. I started listening to like Osmosis, that album with Zach, and I'm like, holy shit, that's a great sounding album. And some of the later stuff. I mean, he always put out like, he was making records till he died.
Yep.
So big
unlike
bucket win for as they say.